up, guys? Welcome into this Thursday. Hope you're ready to go ahead and finish this week off strong. Give you about another 1 minute here prior to me coming on now to us getting our workout started. We got a lot of reps ahead of us tonight, so let's go ahead and be very efficient with this time. So 1 minute, welcome in, get your game faces on, get your intensity ready because you are going to need it.
Hip-hop, for everything you done for me, this one's for you. Hip-hop is everything to me. It's the way to think, the whole mentality. Hip-hop is not a technicality, it's a simplicity. Hip-hop is a plethora of rhymes, a plethora of mind thoughts and a state of mind. It's a fashion, a way to think and a way to dress, a way to unwind and a way to relieve your stress. Hip-hop is a way to walk the streets, a way to understand the ghetto and live the life of the beast. Hip-hop is the rhythm and the melody. Forget anything anybody else is telling me. Hip-hop is mine, in my own mind. I unwind and rewind and play it back again. Hip-hop is my friend, hip-hop is my lover. Hip-hop is like none other. Hip-hop is the way that I think, the way that I walk, the way that I breathe, the way that I play. It's the way that the music goes down, the way that the sound, the way that the bass pound. It's the way that I understand the whole plan, the way to communicate with foreign lands. It's a universal nation. Hip-hop is a whole new station. In part, hip-hop won't stop. I can't stop when I beat boys and I fly. Casting tracks, casting videos, facts and quotes, and everybody knows that hip-hop is like fun.
All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get into it. 2 exercises for our warm-up here tonight, but we got 3 rounds. 10 repetitions for each move. Let us show you what those are. First things first, very simple, standing up nice and tall. We're getting into our good mornings. This is going to get our hamstrings and everything nice and warm. So we're going to go hands behind the head, fingers locked together, knees are slightly bent, and you want to maintain that slight bend throughout the knee for the entirety of the movement. Everything else from there is going to be hip dependent. So his knees are slightly bent, hands are locked behind the head, keeping the eyes forward with the head neutral. You're going to push the hips out as you begin to lower the chest to the floor. Notice the chin stays up, the eyes stay above you, knees are still bent. You should feel a good stretch on the back of those legs and the hamstrings. Get to a nice, good, deep plank that's challenging for you, and then pull back through those hips, coming back up tall, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then just repeating that cycle over and over again. So like I said, we got 10 reps there. That is our good mornings. Knees are slightly bent, hands locked behind the head. Next up, push-up plank position. We're going shoulder and knee taps. We're going 10 reps. All 4 touches is 1 total rep. So feet are spread, hands are spread, hips are parallel to the floor. Bringing the hands to shoulders first, shoulder to shoulder, and then knee, knee. That is 1, and then like the other things, you're just going to continue to repeat, trying to keep those hips low. If that's too much of a low plank for you, go ahead and get your elevator surface, elevate those hands on the surface, repeat that same concept. You can also do the knees here as well, keeping those hands in place, going shoulder to shoulder, lifting up to the feet, knee, knee, then back down to the knees. All right, so 3 variations there. All of them are welcome. We got 3 sets of these 2. Let's go ahead and get them started. 10 good mornings first to kick this thing off.
All right, guys, lock your hands behind your head, chest forward, chin up, shoulders back. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Push those hips away. Really feel that stretch in the hamstrings.
Remember, keep those eyes up, halfway in there. Good, I love it. All right, next up, shoulder and knee tap. Remember, all 4 touches is 1 total rep. Try not to turn those hips over as you even move those limbs. Ready, and go. Nice job. That's 1 set. Pretty easy there. Let's go ahead and jump right into round 2. 10 more good mornings. Hands behind the head, knees are bent, and keep those arms up. Really push those hips out. Exaggerate that pull in the hamstring.
Guys, look at us, look at us. Don't drop your eyes, don't drop your chin.
Solid. 10 more shoulder and knee taps.
All right, guys, let's bust them out. Well,
One more needs to go.
guys, it's called a warm-up for a reason. I don't know about you, but I'm warmed up.
I am feeling the steam. All right, last time through. Hands behind the head. You should start to feel this in the shoulders as you hold those arms up after coming out of that shoulder and knee tap. And go.
Good. Stay up. Chin up, I mean.
Woo. Shoulders are a little toasty. Last set here of the shoulder and knee taps.
See, I was thinking it was because I was sore from the other day.
Oh, that shoulder is in there. All right, and go.
All right. Woo! I am fired up, I am warmed up, and I am ready to get this thing going, guys. So you know what to do. Go ahead and show us some love in the comments. Let us know that you are joining us live. Stop in, say hello, grab a quick drink of water, and then we're going to get started with the main circuit.
All right, 1 minute here. The warm-up was pretty easy, really beneficial, however. So go ahead, rest up, get that drink as you just heard. We'll be back here in another 60 seconds to get this thing underway.
All right, guys, grab that last sip of water. Start making your way. We're going to get started with the main circuit demonstration. So even if you're not ready yet, go ahead and listen up because we are going to show you what's coming up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 different workouts again for our main circuit. We're going to break these down into 2 different groups, 2 groups of 2. So first set here coming up, we got 2 exercises going for 4 rounds each. Before we move over to the next 2, we got Superman with the Lat Squeeze, and we also have single leg RDL. So Superman with the Lat Squeeze, you want to go face down on the floor. Hands are going to be out in front of you, or arms I should say. Legs are straight. And then you're going to come up, bring those hands and those feet as high off the ground as you can. Maintaining that position, and you're going to bring those hands, keeping them in an overhand position, all the way to the back, squeezing those lats Going back up top, keeping the arms straight and coming out again like an airplane. So not bending the arms, but actually bringing them out wide here. There we are. And notice that when you come back with those arms and that straight motion there like an airplane, notice that you're going to get more of a rise in that upper body. So it's going to cause you to squeeze and utilize more of the glutes and the core. So keep that in mind. You want to keep those hands and feet elevated throughout. We will not hands up, do a rep, and then go to the floor. You're going to stay up for the entirety of all 12 reps. The 12 reps being that rotation with the arms, squeezing those lats together, pinching those shoulder blades. So as I said, your hands and your feet are going to stay elevated throughout the entirety of the 12 reps. Once you complete those 12, then you can go ahead and come down, stand up, going into move number 2 here. And if anyone feels they need a modification, just do the best you can. Get those hands and those feet as high as you can. If you can't get the feet off the ground, at least elevate the chest and the arms. Still rotate that upper body, squeezing the lats, even though those hips and the legs and everything will still be planted to the ground. You will still get a good workout on the core and also the lat area as well. Not as much with the lower portion, but still you got to start somewhere. So Superman with a lat squeeze, 12 reps, counting that arm rotation. Next up, single leg RDLs. Got some more balance here. So one leg at a time, similar to our good morning, but now you're just gonna focus on one isolated side at a time. So one knee is down or one leg is down, knee is slightly bent, just like you did with the good mornings. Eyes is up, hands are up. That way you make sure you maintain that straight posture and you do not round the shoulders and drop the chin. So one leg is gonna elevate up as that planted leg stays slightly bent. You want to get that back leg up as high as you can there, feeling that stretch in the glute and the hamstring, coming back up in a balanced motion back to the top. The very important thing with this one is to make sure that your arms are tucked in. You can keep them into the side here. You can cross them over your chest. You can even put them behind your head. However, just make sure that they're not in a position to throw your body all off sides. Your arms are extra weight. So if you got 6 pounds here, and it's just hanging around, and you're trying to move, notice you will fall over to that right side or to the left, depending on which one it is. So try to tighten that up, keep the core in, keep the arms inside. That way you can get more of a balance, getting that back leg up, and then returning to that starter position. If you need some assistance, go over to a wall. Opposite arm and leg. So if your left hand is on the wall, that means that right leg is going to elevate, that left leg is going to plant. And you're going to do the same thing. The wall is going to allow you to have a little bit more balance. That way you can actually get a good rep in if you just can't get it alone yourself, even with your arms and everything tightening and not falling you off sides. So use that wall and remember, get that back leg up as high as you can. When I say back leg, I'm talking about that leg that's elevating. The higher that leg is, the deeper the stretch or the hamstring contraction you will feel when the leg is still on the floor. So 10 reps each leg for a total of 20. We got 4 sets with just these 2, and then we'll move on and I'll show you what else we got. Superman with a lat squeeze, 12 reps, count that arm rotation, and then 10 reps of the single leg RDL on each side. So circuit number 1, let's get it underway.
All right, guys, go ahead and get on your mats. You're going to kind of want a cushion area for this. We're going to come up in 3, 2, 1, high as you can. 12, guys. Breathe out as you come up.
back into that next side. Once you complete that first 10, first round is done. 3 more of those to go. So far, so good. Like all things, once you get the first few reps in, you got to get a feel for what's coming. Now you know what to expect. So let's clean it up this round 2 and get an even better set of movements in. 12 more. Ready? Hands and feet up and go. RDLs, 10 and 10, you know what to do.
Get your focus set on something and don't stray away. That's what really throws you off balance. Good. Try not to stop to the shoulders either.
Make sure whatever you're focusing on is in front of you and is right directly in sight of you. So that way you're not dropping down, looking out any other direction that's going to cause you to fall off balance. As she said, it's going to be very important. Try to stay focused on one thing in front of you and keep getting that leg up. 2 down, 2 to go. So far, good with this one. Let's keep it moving.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty stiff today. I think Tuesday kind of kicked my ass.
It did. It did. I think we all can say that if we've already seen it or done that workout. If not, make sure you go back and do Tuesday's workout. That was a good one for you.
All right, guys, round 3. And coming up. Last 2. Squeeze.
Got one more round coming up after this one. Keep moving.
Guys are doing great. Come on, hands.
Last 12 Supermans with the arm lift, with the lat squeeze. So hands up in 3, 2, and finish it.
Last round, best round.
Squeeze. Just don't bring those arms back. Really be intentional, be purposeful. Engage those lats.
Last 3, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's put these behind us.
One more leg to go. 10 more, please.
Alright, keep that balance. Do not speed up just because you're almost done. Stick to this pace. Very good, guys. Way to go. I love it. 4 rounds completed. We have another 2 movements and another 3 rounds.
Yep.
3 rounds coming your way.
Yeah, so one less round for the next circuit. Still working on some strength stuff. This next portion is going to be a little bit more on the intense side, so expect to have your heart rate elevated more and expect to move at a little bit of a faster pace. However, 3 rounds, about 10 repetitions each. We'll be showing you what those are here in about 60 seconds. So get some water, hydrate, wait to knock that first round out or that first set out. We'll be back here to show you circuit number 2.
Now, guys, go ahead and drop that flex emoji when you are done recovering and you are ready for this next circuit. I should start seeing some more flex emojis in the comments. All right, guys, looking good, team. Looking good, team. Let me see some more of those flex arm emojis.
All right, first half is done. Second half, like I said, we're breaking it down in groups of 2. So next 2 exercises here, a little bit more intense, but still sticking at that 10 rep range. So we starting off with push-ups with a plank jump. So getting into that push-up position, you knew some push-ups was coming at some point tonight, and yes, here they are, they have arrived. We got 10 repetitions, 2 movements here to complete this rep. We're going to push up, finish that push-up, then we go into a reverse crunch, being a plank jump. So you're in that push-up plank position, breathing in as you lower the chest down, coming back up top, then jumping those legs in, and then right back out, and then repeating that movement. You can still do this on the knees as well, being down, going down into your push-up, legs up, jump those feet in, out, and repeat. You can also walk those legs in and jump them out. I do ask, don't walk those legs in and walk them out. Challenge yourself on some variation, whether you're jumping them in, walking them out, or you walking them in and jumping them out. Please just don't settle and walk those legs in and out, especially if you're already using a knee variation. Make this move a little bit intense and uncomfortable for you so that your body can be challenged and forced to have to get better with this move here. Next up, we got split lunge with a high knee. One of my favorite ones here when I was a competitive athlete. This is really good for building leg strength, and it's going to build up our cardiovascular system, because this one is really going to spike the heart rate. So you're going to get into a wide split stance. Be sure you got enough separation from the front foot and the back foot. That way you keep that knee from exceeding past the toe. You're going to drop that knee, and with that front leg, you're going to drive it up towards the chest and back down to the start. All right, so it's going to be some more balance going on there. You don't have to be super, super fast. You can use a wall with this movement as well, being opposite hand and foot, just like we did with the first move, our RDLs. So if that right leg is, that left hand is on the wall, that right leg is going to be forward, and you're going to go down, come up, drive that knee into the chest, balancing on that back foot, keeping that toe down. So on that back foot, you're not going to want to come up flat-footed, but you want to keep that toe down, forcing that back leg to stay engaged as far as the calf muscle, the glute, the hamstring, and everything else. So keep that toe down, driven into the floor. Let that front leg drive into that chest as you plant the heel back on that front lunge portion and continuously explode it in. You got 10 reps on each leg and 20 total altogether. So real quick, push-ups with a plank jumps, 10 reps all together. Push up, legs jump in and out, or you can walk them in, jump them out, jump them in, walk them out, either or, and then single leg, not single leg RDLs, but split lunge with the high knee, 10 and 10.
All right, guys, I will say on the split lunge with the high knee, do yourself a favor and get yourself a practice rep in right now, because I want you to know what it feels like. Gravity is going to pull your body down and forward very fast out of that high knee. So you have to control it, or some of you are going to fall. And I don't want to hear anybody complaining in the comments that we didn't warn you. You need to slow down that intensity, that body exertion. You are in control. Bring it down with purpose so you're not just falling forward.
Yeah, very great point. And the last thing I'll add to that with everything she said, not only are you going to fall, but you could do some damage as far as just jamming up that ankle joint there by being very impactful, slamming it down to the ground. So be graceful, be in control. That's going to be a challenging part of the movement. It's just being in control of yourself, just like all the other exercises. You want to make sure that you're controlling how fast you're moving or how fast you're not. So stay in control. Do not let your body just pound back down. Be graceful. Be as light as a feather. Come down almost to the point where you can still hear a pin drop and not just feet smashing to the floor. And if you're standing in an apartment building or a condo and there's somebody up under you, they will appreciate you not stomping through that floor right now. All right?
We are not responsible for any complaints that you get from your neighbors if you do not listen to us.
All right, so you still got a whole nother circuit after this one, so we're probably going to be working all the way up to the clock. We'll see what we got left for stretching, but enough has been said. Let's get this second portion underway. 10 reps here, push-ups with a plank jump. Ready, set, go. That's always a killer. All right, here we are. Lunge, split lunge with the high knee. 10 reps each. Again, balance. Take your time with this one. Ready? And go.
Don't rest that back knee. Keep it up.
got to dig deep for that inner athlete. One set down. Way to work. 2 more of those to go. Get this next one done. It'll just be 1 more. So let's go ahead and get set round 2 started. 10 more push-ups with a plank jump. Hey, I told you that heart rate was going to be a little bit more elevated with this half.
Okay.
All right.
We get it.
Round 2. And go.
Breathe.
One more set of those. I know they're tough. 1 more to go. High knee here, split lunge. 10 to 10. Just keep it moving.
You got this, team.
Woo!
My quads are on fire. Ah, hurts. Oh man, guys, if you're not feeling that in your quads, then I just don't know what to tell you.
1 more to go. Time was on our side a little bit more than I thought here. So I give you a few more extra seconds to breathe in between this set. Get a drink if you need it. I am.
I think I'll take him up on that offer as well.
All right. Last one of these here. Then we're going to go ahead and move over to our last circuit of the night, being our ab portion. And then whatever time we got left after that, we will utilize for some good stretching to round out the week. So last 10 push-ups with the plank jump.
Oh man, guys, my quads feel like they're just going like spurts.
These plank jumps don't make me no better.
They don't. Okay, now match that.
All right. And also, too, hold them up.
All right, guys, let's do it.
Woo, I had to get those done.
Man. All right, guys. While you're recovering, I want you to go ahead and drop a gif of how you're feeling right now.
Go ahead and drop that.
Let me see them.
20 minutes remaining. We like time is on our side more so than I thought. Really, really good job with that circuit tonight. Started off with a lot of stability there with our first circuit. This next one, a lot more intense, a lot more athletic based, and you guys crushed both. One more up for you tonight. Go ahead, rest up as I said. We'll be back on here in 60 seconds to go ahead and get this last one underway. Pat yourself on the back.
Okay, I like it, I like it. Keep these gifs coming. Alright guys, everybody should have their GIFs uploaded. I want to see them. I want to see who has the best one. And then start making your way back to the mat, guys. Core coming up.
All right, guys, 3 exercises, 3 rounds. Pretty good. These are going to go through pretty quick. So let's go ahead and crush them with the amount of intensity we had engaged in the last round. Let that carry over into this one. Just finish this thing off on a strong note. First thing up, 15 V-ups. So you're going to get in that upright seated position. Fingertips are pointed towards you. Palms are away. Toes are pointed out. And from there, legs are straight. Coming up with those feet together as you bring that chest and legs towards one another. And then flat back out and repeat. If 2 legs is hard, you feel a lot of that in the lower back. No worries, go single legs. And we're going to go 8 on each side. So yes, if you're going single legs, you will get 1 extra rep more than the rest of us. But don't worry, you probably can use that extra rep. We did enough already. So 8 and 8 if you're going single leg. Keep those hands and everything in the same position. You got 16 total, 8 each side, or 2 feet together, 15 altogether. V-ups. Next up, laying flat, cross crunch. So you're going to bring one leg up and cross it over the other. And then from there, we're going opposite elbow and knee. So if that right leg is crossed over the left, that left elbow is going to go back behind the head. And you're going to come up, try to crunch, bring that elbow to the knee, return back to the mat, and repeat. Breathing in as you crunch up, breathe out as you lower yourself back down. You can also use your arm there on the opposite side as a lever to help you get more extension, to get up a little higher if you're struggling getting off the ground at all. And if you can't bring the elbow and the knee together, don't worry. Do the best you can, getting as high off the ground as you can, causing your body some sort of contraction so you can eventually work your way up to bringing those 2 joints together, the elbow and the knee. You got 12 reps on each side for a total of 24. 12 reps each. Last but not least, we got Roman chair crunches. So very similar to the very first one we did, the V-ups. Hands and everything is the same, but instead of going with the legs up and down, we're going to bring the knees in and out. So same position, bring the knees in the chest, and then returning those legs back out. And just like the first one, if 2 feet is hard, 1 leg at a time. And since this one is an even number, you're going to get 10 on each side, getting the same amount as us, and you don't have to do an extra one. So hopefully you feel better about that. But 10 reps each on a single leg. Just be sure you try to keep that leg elevated no matter which variation you're doing, causing those core muscles to have to stay constantly engaged throughout the entirety of the exercises. So 3 rounds, 15 V-ups, cross crunches 12 and 12, and then last but not least, Roman chair crunches 20 reps. Last thing here, quick 3 sets, then let's go ahead and wrap our week off, get some good stretching in, and call it a night. So let's go, folks.
All right, guys, V-up, straight legs, 15 reps. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. When those legs come up, your upper body should crunch into them.
Going right into those cross crunches, 12 and 12, opposite knee and elbow.
Work. Beautiful. You got this, guys. Don't stop. Finish line is in sight. Keep working, team. Keep moving. You got this. What do they always say? Never give up, never lose hope, never settle. Come on. Dig in. Finish up this last round, guys, and let us know that you are done by saying never settle or I never settled in the comments. And that way we know that you guys are ready for the stretching and recovering. But one heck of a job, guys. Tonight was difficult. Like I said, you guys are all athletes, so way to show up and work hard and put in the very best. I love it.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead and take this next minute or two. Keep working if you still are. Then when you come on, use those last 7 to 8 minutes for some stretching. Way to work. Way to get through it. Way to leave enough time left for us to still get a good stretch here. Really great job tonight, team. Give me about another 30 seconds here to keep working, and we're going to get into our stretching. For my ones who have finished already, great job. Give yourself that pat on the back if you haven't done so already. Hell of a workout tonight. Hell of a workout. All right, let's go ahead and take it down to the ground. All right, you guys know what to do. You know the routine. Legs are out here. As I always say, hopefully these stretches You're seeing some improvement as far as how much distance you're able to create before you start and how far you're able to reach once you do. Good, perfect. Butterflies, legs in. And push.
Back, torso tall. Nice posture. Don't round.
Perfect. Left leg out, right leg in. Reach to the 2. Good. Switch over to the right. Perfect. 2 feet together. Excellent work. Excellent work. Cross over here. You're gonna bring that right leg up and over the left here to start. Going outside the body. And push.
Nice. Look over that shoulder. Challenge your range of motion. Should feel this a lot in the glute. IT band.
Switch.
Even like lower back, spinal area, lats.
Right leg back, quads.
You need this one
Oh yes.
for all of those jumps and gyrations we were doing earlier.
And switch. Alright, crossing that left arm over the right, underneath the chin. Switch. Pull over. Switch sides. Left thing. All right. That is a wrap on tonight. All right. So, great workout. Way to finish this week off strong on a strong note. You guys killed it. Nothing much more to really say about that one. Great week. Looking forward to some more next week. However, we got an announcement for you guys here before we wrap it up for tonight. So go ahead and listen up for this. You will need to know this information going forward.
Yes, team. So we launched our virtual training club back in March when the pandemic was first making way and our facility here in Indianapolis was forced to do a mandatory shutdown. And we launched this program in a matter of days, guys, because we wanted to still provide you guys with what we thought was crucial and essential work, especially to combat the coronavirus and to continue being healthy. And we wanted to play our part in, educating you guys and doing that. So since this has gone on much longer than I think any of us had or would have hoped for it to, we are relaunching our virtual training club because we believe that you guys deserve so much more value than what we have been providing you. We think that, although the boot camps have been great, that you guys deserve even more. So we're in the process of doing a soft relaunch where we are going to switch platforms, okay? So the Team Never Settle Virtual Training Club on Facebook will no longer exist after tonight, okay? So tomorrow and this weekend, we are going to start the process of switching you guys over to WordPress. This is going to be the new platform that we're using. You guys will get set up and get access to that. As the months continue, we're going to add more content and more value to this virtual training club in the form of different fitness programs, some nutritional programs. There's going to be a lot of information, things that vary from, all core to beginners programs to stretching, foam rolling, mobility. So it's going to be a huge asset to our virtual training club, to Team Never Settle, and we're super excited about it, guys. But that means that we are going to start going live on our Facebook page, Never Settle Fitness. So our business page on Facebook, no longer the group. We will be going live there, which means that all your friends and family can have access to these wonderful workouts that you guys have been doing these past 8 months. It's been a long time, and now you can share that with everybody else. And you're going to continue, like I said, to get so much more value and content in the virtual training club as we continue to grow that platform.
Absolutely. So that's friends, family, co-workers, a person you pass by on the street that may be interested in wanting to start fitness, that may be asking you, what are you doing? They probably like the gains that you've done made, and they want to say, hey, how are you staying fit during this time? You can direct them to Never Settle Fitness page here on Facebook, and then they can go ahead and be a part of this wonderful, wonderful virtual training that we started, and now it can be available to everyone that's out there who has a Facebook account, that is, anyhow.
Yep, so guys, the boot camps will stay the exact same as far as every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will just be going live on our Facebook business page, Never Settle Fitness.
So we love you that much that we're going to continue to do this out of the kindness of our hearts, because this is what we've been called to do. So it's not about the money that's being made or anything like that. It's about how many lives that we can impact, how many people can we touch, how many people can we share that good gospel with, so that we can help teach one, reach one, and teach one.
Yeah, guys, so even though you're going to get so much value from the club, you're going to keep getting these boot camps too, because we just couldn't take them away from you guys. And we personally are enjoying them and benefiting from them so much that we decided to keep them in addition to all the great things that we have planned and coming your way. So, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, reach out. We will send more information your way this weekend so you can get switched over to the new platform, so we can get a little bit more familiar with it with you, and then we will launch that to the main public for people to purchase and join in if they are interested in having that extra value and that extra content.
Right. So if you're not following our Facebook page now of Never Settle Fitness, Be sure to go like and follow that page so that you can get those updates about when those workouts will be going, because this group after tonight will no longer exist the way it is. So if you want to continue to get those Tuesdays and Thursday workouts, you need to go follow and like that page. That way you can be informed when that content will be going up, so you're able to get that along with what we're doing with the WordPress as well. But that's all for tonight, guys. You got anything else you want to say?
I think that's it, guys. We'll be sending more information your way. We're super excited about this. I think this is really going to be a game changer for Never Settle Fitness. So thank you for supporting us, for your continued support. Please tell your friends and family. We want to spread this wealth of information and everything that we have to offer, and we hope that they can support us as well. So we love you guys, and never give up.
Never lose hope.
Never settle.
All right, have a tremendous weekend, and we will see you back here next week over at Never Settle Fitness.